New information on a News for Jax I-Team investigation into a fire at Jacksonville Townhouse apartments. 300 people were left homeless before the holidays. Now nearly a third of them are joining forces to possibly sue.
This was and continues to be an intentional, reckless desire to put profits over people.
We exposed that the fire marshal warned management for months prior to the fire the building wasn't up to fire code. Now we investigate new claims that a resident returned home today to find her own locks changed, and she says that was for talking to the media. The News for Jax I-Team went to get answers.
You need to leave the premises.
Okay, but are you locking anyone out of their unit?
No, we are not.
Okay.
The investigation into possible negligence at the Jacksonville high-rise is growing tonight.
A pair of attorneys has taken on more than 80 cases against the management of the Jacksonville Townhouse apartments. Here's aerial footage of the property taken today by Sky 4 as residents began moving back in for the first time since the December fire. They've been living in hotels since flames and water damage turned into an asbestos cleanup on the premises. As I-Team investigator Lindsay Gardner was the first to tell you, the damage from the fire could have possibly been prevented. Lindsay?
Well, Joy and Kent, for months, Cambridge management was put on notice the building was not up to fire code, but the fire marshal says they did not make mandated repairs, leading to that 3-alarm fire that sent 6 people to the hospital. Those injured are now among the claimants looking to collect for their suffering.
Really what this is, in a nutshell, it's a series of disasters that have been orchestrated by Cambridge, and now they're taking the position that it's okay to start blaming the victim.
Attorneys Johnson and John Phillips sat down with the News for Jax I-Team today to say what's happened to the 300 people who lived at the Jacksonville Townhouse apartments before, during, and after the fateful December fire isn't right. They shared this voicemail from a resident trying to return home this morning.
I came here and they had changed my locks. I couldn't even get in the place. They changed the lock because their lawyer advised them to, since I was talking to the media.
We went to the building today to ask management if that was true.
Yeah.
I'm Lindsay Gardner with Channel 4.
Okay.
Looking for the manager. Is that you?
I'm with the management company.
Okay.
We have parameters for visits by media. This is private property.
Okay.
We need to have a peaceful environment for our residents to move into. It's chaotic and stressful enough, so you guys are going to need to leave the premises.
Okay, we were just coming by because we understood one woman let her attorney know that y'all had changed the locks on her because she had spoken to the media and hired an attorney.
She moved out.
It's an interview
I can't
with
talk with you any further. You need to leave the premises.
Okay, but are you locking anyone out of their units?
No, we are not.
Okay.
Time to go.
And what was your name?
I'm not going to give you my name.
Okay.
We left as a security guard walked us to our car.
We're in an era where we're persecuting the media enough as it is. If it wasn't for the I-Team, we wouldn't know about stories like this.
What we exposed immediately after the fire were internal emails and photos from the fire marshal showing the building's fire pump was not working during a routine inspection in October. A fire pump helps to control the sprinkler pressure during a fire. The fire marshal mandated Cambridge management start a fire watch or evacuate the building. The fire marshal says the company did neither. Now the fire marshal is investigating if the sprinklers and fire alarms also weren't working. As the investigation and cleanup continued, Johnson says his clients continued to suffer.
I spoke with one gentleman who had his father's ashes in there, and they won't even let him know if they have that or threw it away or if it got damaged in the fire.
The legal pair tell me the building is comprised of nearly all elderly low-income residents who rely on Section 8 vouchers, residents who lost or haven't had access for months to their power wheelchairs, standard wheelchairs, walking canes, oxygen machines, prosthetic limbs, and dentures, not to mention their personal belongings.
The clothes, just the bare necessities, Lindsay, is dignity.
Yeah.
And they're depriving, again, people in their golden years of their dignity.
This afternoon, we got a statement from management that reads in part, quote, due to the safety and logistical concerns, we have placed restrictions on access to the apartments and the facility in order to comply with applicable regulations, while safety inspections and remediation operations are ongoing. We have their full statement inside of our story on news4jax.com. Management added to me in that statement they will address any lawsuit when one is filed. Kent.